YouTube, this is the grand finals of the Meta Weekly every single week. This is Meta Weekly 152 weeks of non-stop dueling action. We have never ever skipped a week, ever. You could join the fun on discord.gg/duelinxmeta after clicking join on YouTube or subscribing on Twitch. Hop in, boom, almost 49,000 members. Also, you could watch me live on Twitch Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes on Saturday. Don't miss out. Once you're in the Discord, check out the Spicy Win Streak channel after connecting your Discord and your Twitch or YouTube. These will be 5 or more win streak decks that are not on the tier list. This is objectively the largest, most active Discord for events, discussions, and help. Ask for help. Get help with your deck and replays. Post whatever you want. We will help you out. Thank you so much to all the helpers. Here is a quick little rundown of all the events I provide. The free, the entry fee. Read about them, hop in, don't be shy. Also discuss any top deck you want. Aroma, why not? Look at it, check out the pinned messages, join the active discussions, read the tips that are pinned, even from me. Oh my Jesus. Let's hop in to the grand finals. Hajime.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Whoa, Nilly. Grand finals are here. What are we seeing? We have Restart Karakuri versus Draw Sense Dark Invoked Magician Girls. Triple set with the Magician Girl on the field. She does nothing right now. Her effect is she could discard a spellcaster to draw a card. And if your opponent attacks her, you could special summon a spellcaster from your graveyard, redirect the attack onto it, and reduce your opponent's attack by half. We have Merchant on summon, searching for a Merchant. Activating Kunam Zan to change the battle position of the Merchant to then summon as a level 5 tuner. Gonna chain Ballista Squad to tribute off a monster to destroy the Merchant before the Kunam Zan can change the battle position, which essentially negates the Kunam Zan from being summoned. Fusion Reserve in the end phase. Search your deck for a fusion material after revealing a fusion. Reveal the Purgatrio, add an Invoker. Invoker on summon could search for the fusion spell to summon that Purgatrio. Invoker, activate. Will it be negated by a Fiendish Chain? Nothing, yes, no. Search for it. Now, the question again, do you Fiendish Chain an Invoker? If he had it, he chose to not use it. And what you instead maybe want to save your Fiendish Chain for is for the Fusion Summon instead. But the problem is, he's likely going to Fusion Summon a monster that cannot be Fiendish Chained. Let's see what he does. Well, Invoked Earth, since it has no card effect, cannot be Fiendish Chained. That's crazy. No effect, no Fiendish Chain. Oh no, bad aim. Through the effect of the invocation, attempting to add the Invoker to the hand, bad aim will destroy a different card in the field. Had he not activated the effect of his invocation to return the Invoker, his Invoked Earth would have remained. It would have not been destroyed by the bad aim. It is his main phase. He's not sure if he wants to end his turn. He sets a card. He did not have a second Invoker for that lethal play. We got Merchant. Merchant searching for a Karakuri card from the deck. What you searching? Searching for a Cast Shed. Cast Shed as a counter trap, which means most cards cannot be responded to it. It will negate any spell or trap that your opponent activates as long as you have a Karakuri in defense. Kunam Zan, change the battle position of the Merchant, special summon as a level 5 tuner. Will Black Jesus respond before he synchros? No, he will not. Get Synchro Summoning into a Beret. Beret in defense. Activate to special summon a Karakuri from the deck. Nanishi. Nanishi, as a level 3 tuner, can allow an additional summon, additionally summoning another Merchant. Merchant more than once per turn. If you summon another copy, you can activate to search another Karakuri card, searching for a Gamma Oil. Gamma Oil can special summon a Karakuri from the grave. Making room to use the Gamma Oil, he's going to Synchro a 2 into a 3 to make a level 5. Musashi, unsummon, activate. Add a Karakuri in the graveyard back to the hand, adding the Merchant. Wow. Gamma Oil. Target a Karakuri in the grave, special summon it. Now, Merchant only activates on normal summon, not special summon, so it is not good to special summon the Merchant. He's got a level 3 tuner. Into the 5 non-tuner to make a level 8 Burrito. Burrito on summon will activate to special summon a Karakuri from the deck. Now, Burrito says if a battle position of a Karakuri is changed, draw a card. It is once per turn, though. Beret has the effect to change a battle position of any monster on the field, changing its own battle position to trigger the effect of Burrito to draw a card. Now, I don't have to tell you that he's got over 4,000 damage on the fields. He's got a whole lot of damage, but the fear still remains. If one attack goes through and he cannot perform lethal, he might regret it. That will trigger his skill to search for an Invoker, which we know he already has in the hand. Wall of D, I cannot believe it. Reduce the entire field by 2,400 attack permanently. That was absolutely devastating. Did not read through the Wall of D. I could not believe he just fell for a massive Wall of D in the grand finals. Black Jesus must be smiling. Oh my Jesus, let's go. Now, Black Jesus, after a massive Wall of D, you cannot lose this duel, because that will not look good. To lose after a massive Wall of D, you got to be out of your mind. Now, why didn't he activate the Cast Shed? Because he set it that turn. The Cast Shed can also only be activated the turn that you have a face-up defense position, and it has to have already been set that turn. I believe it was not set. I can't check the duel log because it's scrolling too quickly. Search the Cast Shed. Hey, did everything that turn. That was all that turn. He had no way to negate it. Invoker activates after the Beret flipped it up. We're going to use the Cash In to negate the effect, searching for the invocation. Very good. Only 7 cards left in the deck. Will Black Jesus go for a deck out victory?
Here I go.
Tribute summons for another Kunam Zan. For 2K. Takes it.
I'll end my turn.
Now at 2,800 life, that's not enough damage dealt to trigger his skill to search for another Invoker.
I set a monster.
Set. Back to Trap Dexter.
My turn. I draw.
6 cards left. Is the deck out real? Beret gonna flip up that set monster. Will it be another Invoker?
I knew you'd do that.
It is another Invoker.
Activates.
Invoker activate to search for an invocation. Does not negate it this time. Now, the Cash-In in the graveyard could change a battle position of any monster on the field whenever you want, as long as you control a Karakuri.
My face down.
Karma Cut, discard a Fiendish Chain to banish the Invoker from the graveyard, and all copies of Invoker from the grave, double banishing the Invoker. Cosmic Cycle at the cost of 1,000 life, banish that set card. Now, even if he successfully banishes that set card, he does not have lethal damage. He has 2,600 damage. Karma Cut, discard an invocation to banish the Kunam Zam off the field and all other copies from the grave. Cast Shed to negate. With a defense position, Karakuri, negate a spell or trap. 2,600 to 28. What do you do? What do? He's gonna draw with the burrito. What are you doing? Now he has to attack with the Kunam Zan. It is not optional. He's going to trigger his skill to search for the third and final invoker.
I attack.
Go, go, go. 200 life left.
I end my turn.
Search for the third and final invoker.
I draw.
He did not activate the skill. He's going to use Invocation in the graveyard, which was discarded thanks to the Karma Cut to add the invoker back to the hand. Did not need the skill, or he already had a third invoker. What does this mean? Did he willingly pass on the effect? That's your play? Set your monster?
My turn.
Back to Trap Dexter, 5 cards left in the deck.
It's my turn. I draw.
Will Beret flip up the set monster into attack, likely being a invoker that he added back to the hand?
My monster's effect.
Activate the Beret. Get flipping. Flippity floppity, flip up that set.
Just what I was waiting.
It is an invoker. Surprise. Will it be negated? He possibly did not summon it because he was afraid of it being negated. Gonna chain Cosmic Cyclone onto that set back row card that costs 1,000 life. Banish it. Banishing a Fiendish Chain. Fiendish Chain could have attempted to negate the Beret from flipping up the Invoker, which he chose to not do so.
Let's battle.
Goes in for the final
I won't.
lethal damage. Is this it? Yes, it is. Trap Dexter surviving a full wall of disruption. I cannot believe it.
Believe in me, and I won't let them down.
Check this out. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
Barry, Magician Girl. Let's swap up the players. They have swapped their positions on us. Open up a Barry Magician Girl, searching for another Barry. Now, if the Barry Magician Girl were to be targeted by an attack or a card effect, it will activate to summon a Magician Girl from the deck.
I summon a monster.
So Black Jesus is going to have to play around that.
My monster's effect.
Merchant searching, not getting negated by a Fiendish Chain. Grabbing a Kunam Zan, Bonds, Karakuri.
I activate my
Change the battle position of the Merchant to summon the Kunam Zan as a level 5 tuner. This is the big play. This is a 1-card synchro. The one Merchant is making all of this happen. Synchroing into a level 7, it must be a machine type synchro. Don't expect something crazy like a Black Rose.
summon a
Beret on summon.
I activate my
Activate, summon a Karakuri from the deck.
What shall I do? I special summon a monster. What shall
Nanishi from the deck will allow an additional summon, additionally summoning a Merchant.
my monster's effect?
Looks like he has an absolutely ideal opener as the Merchant searches for a Gamma Oil.
Here I go.
Synchroing,
I sync
2 plus 3, come forth, level 5. Musashi, which could add a
monster's effect.
machine in the graveyard back to the hand. Add the Merchant.
I'll set a card.
Are we activating Gamma Oil? Really? No Gamma Oil. No Gamma Oil on the Nanishi to make a burrito to summon from the deck to then draw a card? That's not coaching. They both know that play. Again, I'll repeat.
You
The Berry,
out of my
if attacked or targeted by card effect, will activate to go into defense and summon a Magician Girl from the deck.
Activates.
It's happening. To D we go. Come forth and summon.
Summon a monster.
Come forth. Magician Girl. Redirecting the attack onto the Magician Girl. With no spell cache on the graveyard. Needle Sealing now that we have 4 monsters on the field thanks to the Berry activating. Needle Sealing wiping out the entire field of monsters. You must have 4 monsters on the field, and Trap Dexter gave him that 4th monster to make it activatable. That was insane. Destroy all face-up monsters. Wow. Barry searching into another berry, goes in for 400 attack.
Attacks your life points directly.
A very good reason for Trap Dexter to hold on to the Gamma Oil, as he can now use the Gamma Oil to resummon his destroyed Karkuri.
I draw. I summon a monster.
Merchant.
Monster's effect.
Search, possibly for another Kunamzan. They usually play 2 Beret. Grabbing a cash, get cashing.
From my hand,
Cash, change the battle position, search your deck for a level 4 lower Karkuri. Cannot search for a Kunamzan with it. That's very important. Searching for his 3rd merchant as he has another in the grave. Grave, field, hand. He
effect.
going in on the Kunamzan. Change the battle position, special summon as a level 5 tuner.
What shall
Successfully doing so.
I special summon a monster?
No one memorizes the numbers. Are you out of your mind? Kunamzan is 9763. Who's got time for that? Samurai Destroyer, as you can only summon a machine-type synchro after activating the effect of the Kunamzan. He's going to activate Gamma Oil to special summon a Beret from the graveyard. The Sam D, if destroyed, will special summon a Karkuri or any machine from the graveyard back in the field or itself. If it leaves the field, besides going back to the extra, it will activate to summon a machine from the graveyard. And on attack, it will negate the berry, negate all the back row. The back row cannot be activated. You cannot activate anything. And it negates the monster it is battling with. So if Black Jesus has something, he must activate it now as he flips up that Fiendish Chain before the attack of the Sam D. Very good. Locked up. Cannot attack. No effect. Nothing. He could have another Needle Sealing, but if he Needle Sealings again, by setting a monster, he does meet the requirement for another Needle Sealing. If he plays it, that will trigger the effect of the Sam D to resummon itself or another machine.
My turn.
With Sam D being locked up, I don't think he plans on flipping up another Needle Sealing. No way.
Effect.
Beret could target any monster on the field to flip, change the battle position, flipping up the Invoker.
My monster's effect.
That will trigger the effect of Invoker to search for an invocation. Not negating it, allowing him to search. Not sure if he had a way to negate.
I activate my monster's effect.
Merchant, get searching. Grabbing a Kunamzan. That is 1, 2, 3 Kunamzans.
Face down card.
Ballista Squad tributing off the Merchant to destroy any card on the field. Back row? Nope. Going for that Fiendish Chain. He going for that Fiendish Chain. Free to get swinging. Free to negate the Berry Magician Girl. Newly set card.
Battle.
To battle we go. This is his last opportunity to flip up another Fiendish Chain to lock up and negate the Sam D
Activates.
from negating and swinging over the Berry Magician Girl. I know Trap Dexter, he must be so frustrated.
Here goes.
You can't activate Wall Disruption on the attack of the Sam D. That's also a great benefit. If he were to swing in with Beret and he were to have a Wall of Disruption, it would reduce both of his monsters down to 1,000 attack, seemingly being the reason why he does not want to attack with the Beret. Activating Invocation, which will banish the Invoker and a monster from either player's graveyard or his own field, or from his hand he'll send to the grave. The Fire is the most powerful, most aggressive one. Banishing a water for the limited to 1. That's how powerful it is. Cocytus cannot be targeted nor destroyed by card effects, can attack while in defense. Add the Invoker back to the hand. Now, while it attacks in defense, it does not work like a Musashi, which attacks while in defense using its defense as its attack. The Cocytus uses its own attack. The Invoker can be discarded to boost up any fusion you control by 1,000 whenever you want, ideally within the damage step, which reduces your opponent's ability to respond to it. Ooh, berry into D. That means if you attack into berry and it were to activate to summon a Magician Girl from the deck, it goes into attack. So that tells everyone here watching that he does not plan on activating the berry. It looks like Black Jesus, his eyes are not on the field. His eyes are on her D size, her deck size, being at 7 versus his 11 cards in his deck. 11 to 7, he's going for the deck out. I'm thinking he's going for the deck out. Activating the effect of Beret to flip up the Invoker. Invoker searching for Invocation. Will this put pressure on Trap Dexter to make some plays? What are his outs to the Cockatoo? Activating Necro Valley a turn late, which would have prevented the summon of the Cockatoo. Going in with the Beret. That is a wall disruption. We talked about it, reducing his field to 1,000 attack. Did not put the Sam D into defense to play around it. Goodbye to the Beret. Wow. Beret had Gamma Oil on him the entire time, which means he missed out on a good, how many? 3 turns he could have been boosting his attack and defense by just changing his own battle position manually or by activating the effect to change his own battle position, which means he would have been bigger than 1,000 attack on the attack from that wall disruption. What is the reason for him not activating his Beret those many turns? He had, how many freaking turns ago was that? Barry searching an Apple Magician Girl. What's the play?
Here I go.
And the turn back to Trap Dexter.
My turn. I draw.
Still. Looks like he has his eye on the 6-card deck. Puts the Sam D into D. Did he forget? You think he forgot about Gamma Oil giving a permanent attack and defense boost? Taking out the Necro Valley by tributing off the Berry Magician Girl. Now both players can banish and or summon from the grave. He's banishing the Nanishi to summon an Invoked Earth at 3,000 attack. Now the great effect of Invoked Earth is that it has no effect, which means you cannot Fiendish Chain it. Fiendish Chain cannot be used on Invoked Earth. It is the #1 most popular trap of Duel Links. A great benefit. Cockatoo in attack position. What the? Going in onto the Sam D, which was already negated by Fiendish Chain, so Cockatoo would not have been negated by the Sam D. 3K to the face, going in for lethal. He wanted to play around a Cosmic Cyclone. If he were to Cosmic Cyclone the Fiendish Chain, then the Cockatoo would have been negated. Going to activate the effect of the Karma Cut to discard a card to banish the Invoked Earth.
Here I go. It's my turn.
He didn't want Cockatoo to be negated. Okay. He could have lanced his own Sam D or Cosmic'd the Fiendish Chain, which would have negated the Cockatoo's attack.
I draw.
Believe it or not, Invoked Earth is semi-limited. We have a limited to 1 Cockatoo, semi-limited Invoked Earth. Insane. Chocolate Magician Girl discarding a Spellcaster to draw. His field is locked up. You can't play more than 1 Cockatoo, so the Chocolate Magician Girl on the fields cannot be used for fusion. But with Barry on the field and Invoker in the grave being discarded to boost up the Cockatoo, we could banish the Barry and the Invoker to summon the second copy, the second and final copy of the semi-limited Invoked Earth. Invocation, add the Invoker back to the hand, which could be discarded again to boost up the Cockatoo to lethal damage. Cockatoo cannot be targeted nor destroyed by card effects, so just the Cockatoo alone is game. Gonna flip up the Fiendish Chain, which is not usable on the Cockatoo, not even usable on the Invoked Earth, using it on the Chocolate, chaining Cosmic Cyclone. Reveal the other wall disruption. Very good. He just forced his opponent to reveal that he plays more than one Wall of Disruption, while also revealing he plays Fiendish Chain. Trap Dexter at the bottom, Black Jesus at the top. Final duel. Chocolate, and does not activate the main effect of Chocolate, which is discard a spellcaster to draw a card. So the Chocolate has absolutely no card effect. Nothing. It is vanilla 1600, does nothing. Nanishi is here. Only while face up, you can perform an additional summon. Will Black Jesus have a response to the Nanishi? Black Jesus is thinking long and hard. He allows it. Additionally summoning into a merchant. I was about to say that the Nanishi makes you susceptible to a potential Ballista squad, which could take out the Nanishi, and then you cannot additionally summon. Now, if you have Ballista squad and he were to just summon a merchant, he could still use the Ballista squad against the merchant play, but you would at least get to search, where the Nanishi being destroyed by a Ballista squad would basically end the turn right there. The chat is talking about all of the possible back row cards he could have. He has so many different ones. We've seen so many within game 1 and 2. Searching for the Kunam Zan, which could change a battle position of a monster that you control to special summon as a level 5 tuner. Targeting the merchant, successfully doing so to summon the Kunam Zan. Is he opening himself up to get needle ceilinged? No. No needle ceiling. Could have wiped out the entire field. Did Trap Dexter even think about playing around needle ceiling? Now, the Chocolate Magician Girl, had he had a needle ceiling, would have been better sets because the needle ceiling would not destroy it. Thanks to Sam D, we have Cash. Cash going to change the battle position of the Nanishi to search for a merchant to be summoned next turn. Fiendish Chain. He could have Fiendish Chained the Nanishi. He could have Fiendish Chained the merchant. He Fiendish Chained the Sam D. Let's go. Stop the attack, stop the effect. Chat, how do you feel about that Fiendish Chain usage? I'm not saying you should have used it early. I'm saying the options. He had 3 big options to use with that Fiendish Chain. Off the top of the deck, Barry Magician Girl going to search for a Magician Girl. Also, if targeted for an attack or a card effect, we'll summon a Magician Girl from the deck. He did expend resources into that Fiendish Chain. Chocolate getting rid of that Berry, discarding it to draw a card. Not big enough to take out the Sam D. Swings in onto the Nanishi. Nanishi will activate on the attack to go into attack position. About to take 1,600 damage. Takes it.
You haven't beat me yet.
Now, Trap Dexter is playing Restart. He has no draw sense skill, so any and all damage you can inflict onto his life points is fair game. Just go for it. Merchant number 2. Do we use another Fiendish Chain on this? Do we have another Fiendish Chain? Gamma Oil going to special summon a Kar Curry from the graveyard. Going for the Nanishi. Nanishi's coming.
Just what I was waiting.
What is that? That's a Typhoon. Typhoon will target a face-up spell/trap on the field, destroy it. What? That is going to negate the Gamma Oil. What the? Now, Dkayed, why would he not just play Dust Tornado instead? Well, it says if your opponent controls 2 or more spell or traps and you control none, you can activate this card from your hand. Wow. That stops a Gamma Oil if they go first.
My monster's effect activates.
But, I mean, they'd have to activate Gamma Oil alongside another back row card, so maybe it doesn't really do that. I don't know. They have to have 2 or more spell or traps to even activate this, and if they're going to Gamma Oil, they probably are not going to set another card to make them susceptible to a Typhoon. Attacking in onto the Berry, special summoning an Apple Magician Girl from the deck. Thank you very much. Continuing to attack.
Let's do this. My turn. I draw.
Likma with the 25-25. I'm going to get to the kitty in a second after the grand finals, my friend. This is getting close. This is getting crazy. Thank you so much. We will unveil the kitty. I'll do it. Thank you.
Don't think so.
Cash in.
Over my face down.
Negate.
I activate my trap card.
The invoker from searching for an invocation. Ballista Squad before being negated by the cash in. Tribute off the invoker, destroying the merchant. Now, merchant on the field with the cash in the grave gave him the ability to change the battle position of any monster on the field. With no Karakuri on the field, he could not cash in to change the battle position. Is this it for Trap Dexter? Invocation, add the invoker back to the hand.
Let's battle.
Get swinging.
My monster
Negated by the Fiendish Chain. Dealing 400 damage. Open field, 1600 to the face. 1200 with the apple. Just like that, Black Jesus is your winner.
Faith in me,
Oh
but I let
my Jesus. Top 32 deck list plus the full deck type breakdown. Let's check this out. Shiranui, most played. Combo and control, more combo than control. Interesting. Now, this is a very large top 32. Wow. I have not seen a top 32 this large in a while. There's a lot of ones and twos. You're going to see every single Trap Dexter with the restart Karakuri. Very nice. We have Black Jesus. Oh my Jesus, with the draw sends dark, you deal 1500 damage, you lose because then they get to draw their invoker. So be careful when you see an invoke deck on the ladder. We are opening up with a combo Shiranui, Katone, very good. Yo Senju, Tie That Binds is from Need X. This was lit. Good job with this. He maybe never ever exceeded. Maybe he did. I don't know. But the deck is good on its own, just like that. Nice. Evil Sword. What deck will Invoker not ruin? And then we have the Trons. Karakuri Standard. Level Dupe Control. Standard. Black Wings. Off the tier list now. Karakuri. Balance. Balance Karakuri. Not playing Restart. Okay. 1 SSA. How do you take a screenshot like this? Is this a phone taking a picture? Well-dressed magician with double system down in the main deck. Even in a side deck tournament, he's main decking system down. Dupin. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Steez Flippy Boys. Double Salvo. Double Black Blast Spider. Schofield with the Cyber Dragons. Stormin. Combo Shiranui Maya Yayakashi. Okay. Standard. Thunder Dragons. Okay. Chain Disappear. Level Dupin. Balance. Dark Magician. Main deck Necro Valley. Tie That Binds. What the heck is this? It is Christron Thunder Dragons. Thunder Chris Dragon Trons. Magnets. 24 card magnets so he could put in more spice like the Karma Cuts. Draw Sense Dark. Weather Painter. 2 rainbow, triple hollowed. We saw how important it was to have as many rainbow or holloweds as possible in the magnet matchup. Very nice. See you later, magnets. Triple SSA. Level Dupe Control. Or no, this is the combo. Combo. Sidra Level Duplication. Nice. You activate Duplication on a core, you could summon 2 Cyber Dragons from your deck. Blue Eyes. I Win is the name of his deck. And the final deck, Heroes. A lot of people now have their triple Stratos. Loving it. Those are the top decks. Let's go, Fools!